jumped inside, stuck it to my chest and told me to drive. I was scared, but she was beautiful, like a movie. She kept looking back like something was coming. Said we ain't slowing down, ain't stopping for nothing. My truck was shaking, my blood was pumping, but she was laughing. I about hit the brakes when we came around the corner. A mile of blue lights aimed and pointed. Whatever she had is what they wanted. And it's all a little fuzzy after that.
Seahawks and Jaguars coming up on EA Sports as we come to you from Jacksonville, Florida for today's game. This one team coming in on a winning streak that is starting to approach record territory, setting team franchise records.
Well, when you look at them, you just go, wow, how are they ever going to lose? Just both sides of the ball. They're kickers. They're both. So it's almost impossible to think you're going to come in and dominate. What you need a break to get.
The Jaguars load up the box, going with the 46 defense. Wilson with the give. And they'll end up losing 4 here.
The Jaguars defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
It's now 2nd down. The Seahawks all bunched up here as they get set at the line. Wilson's going to take the snap from the shotgun. And it's swatted away. Here's a look at the Seahawks offense. This is a dangerous unit that ranks in the top 5 in scoring. The Seahawks have a 3rd down coming up. They did a great job a week ago of converting on 3rd down.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions. The defensive line saw something the offense is doing. Look at them, all shifting to the right. The defense did a very good job there on 3rd and long. They got the incomplete pass, but it's the work they did on 1st and 2nd down. They made it tough on the offense, so 3rd long, everything goes to the advantage of the defense.
He's got a chance for a return. And that tackle made by LaRon Landry. That return's good for about 10. No bump coverage here. Corners backing up. First down at the 44. Out of the eye, it's Lacy. Here's our look at the Jaguars offense. A week ago, they leaned on the running game as they rushed for over 200 yards. After the 3-yard rush, Lacy, a solo back sack. He'll throw it over the middle. Thomas got the catch and the first. Breaking huddle at the 30-yard line. First down here after the completion.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Vernon Davis with the catch. And now here's the Seahawks defense. How many extra possessions can they get today for their team as they specialize in taking the football away? 2nd down and 5. The give out of the eye. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Lacy is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
It's often the difference maker in any game, and that is how you perform inside the red zone, and we're getting an early taste of that.
No doubt about it, Jim. You got to be creative when you get in the red zone. We'll see what the offense calls. The Jaguars offensive coordinator does a good job that time calling the pass down here in the red zone. Caught the defense off guard. They got the completion for a good gain.
Second down here.
D-line is shifting inside. They're pinching. I think they're expecting to run up the middle. Well, that last play almost got them in here. When you look at this, what do they do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
First and goal from the 3. The Jaguars. Ball is out, and the defense has it.
That's what you call a takeaway. The defense just makes such a hard hit that they take the football away from the offense, and they recover the fumble.
The Seahawks offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You put this back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
Here's the Jaguars defense. This is an angry bunch that does not allow anyone to move the football against them, so it seems. In a dangerous spot here. Backs to the end zone. Stepping up to the line at the 6. Second down and 10. Jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free. This defense is ready to pounce here early in this game as a 3rd and long play is coming up.
They sure are. There's no doubt about that. They got themselves in a good situation here. If I'm the quarterback now, 3rd long, I would be very cautious and conservative.
The Jaguars defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel midway through the 1st. Intercepted. That brings the play to an end.
Anytime you're backed up on the offensive side, the quarterback's got to be extremely careful, because if you turn it over, you're just giving points to your opponent. That time a bad decision by the quarterback, and he throws an easy interception for the defense.
Great starting position here for the offense. Playing press coverage to the outside. The Jaguars come out in a bunch set. Throws the pass. And Irvin in on the tackle.
The Jaguars had a nice play design that time and pulled the defense, and they get the pass completion for a nice pickup.
Stepping up, ready to go from the 7. The give to the outside. Powers his way across. Touchdown. And they've got a lead for themselves midway through the 1st thanks to that touchdown.
Yeah, it was a good drive that time. It had a little bit of everything in it, and it just gives you tremendous confidence as here we are halfway through the 1st quarter. Now you put the pressure on the other team.
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. The Seahawks offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Lynch is met after a gain of 3.
Lynch is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Wilson comes out in the pistol.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
And it's batted down. On the way, 3rd down. The Seahawks lined up, bunch formation. Makes the reception. the 37. He'll be brought down. That's his first reception today. First down here. Wilson's got the football after the play fake.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
The Seahawks have it at the 39. And he's brought down right at the 43.
You got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
Now 3rd and 4 following the run. The Seahawks come to the line with a bunch set. From the shotgun. And it's knocked down. They've come out of the blocks fairly sluggishly. And this defense has taken full advantage, Phil.
Yeah, the offense having a tough time. They did not have a good series that time. And the defense, you were right, took advantage of a sluggish offense and got off the field.
He's going to challenge the punt coverage. The Jaguars offensive unit back onto the field here. Last time they had the ball, partner, they took it to the house.
Yeah, they were doing everything well, running and throwing the football like you said. And what do you do as a coordinator? You don't even know what to call because that play sheet, everything is working on it. Keep the momentum and keep this defense off balance.
Second down coming up. Lacy lines up in the backfield. They'll run it here. Breaks the tackle to the outside. Lacy. It's 3rd down coming up. Robinson's lined up as the single back. He's scrambling now. Underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete. And so now they'll call on Anger to punt the football. This will bounce into the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks have been largely ineffective offensively through the first quarter, as have their counterparts. Do you see the defense continuing to be the story here, partner?
I think it's all on the offense. It's just been poor play, poor execution. The opportunities have been there. When they're there, you got to take advantage of it. But so far, sloppy play by the offense.
First down at the 20. Ball is out. They recover their own fumble. He's brought down. What a lucky break this time. They fumble, but they recover it and maintain possession.
NFL teams, the offense, every single day they work with anybody that's going to handle the football. How to hold it, he didn't do a good job that time. That's why he fumbled.
After nearly turning it over, it's 2nd down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Pass is intercepted. Graham's going to make the tackle. He got a tight one early in the second quarter, and now the offense will look to build on the lead coming off the interception.
Yeah, you know, it was a good job by the defense, taking nothing away from them. But what was the offense thinking with that play call and that throw by the quarterback?
First down at the 17. Got a flag. Had it, but dropped it. The defense accepts the penalty.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
The Jaguars from the 27. Lacy, right side. They'll mark the football at the 22.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
Second down here after that run play.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
It's Matthews on the receiving end. A reception on second down, but not enough for the first. Third down. And that's going to be a 3 and out.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incomplete.
Bill, they're taking advantage of all their possessions, and in this case, they add another 3 to the lead.
It's been an impressive start so far. Now, you know, you got to lead, you got momentum on your side, and now you must stay aggressive to keep that lead.
They're setting up the return. And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line. That return's good for about 22. The Seahawks offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball. The turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Wilson's, look at Fowler make the play on the quarterback.
Every defense is looking for somebody to hit the quarterback, and the best person to do it is the defensive end. What a good job that time by him.
The Seahawks snap it at the 31. And Richardson's there to catch the ball that had a lot of heat on it.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
First down at the 48. Pulls it in.
The Seahawks coaching staff, they have been smart today. They are keeping everybody off bounds, even me. I thought for sure they would run the football, but no, they come out on first down, they throw it, they pick up solid yards. Good job by them.
Wilson's completion percentage, 40% on the day. Wilson's going to take it from the gun. Richardson's going to pull in the bullet pass. Coming to the line at the 27. Wilson's lined up, 2 tight ends set. Midway second quarter. Wilson off the mark that time.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
2nd and 10 coming up. The Jaguars with a nickel look here on defense. The Seahawks from the 27. And Richardson's got it on a pass, had some heat on it. 3rd catch today so far.
Wilson selling this play big time. The defense, they go for the run fake, and that's why he has time to throw the football and makes the completion. Good job.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. This play set up by the long gainer. Lynch is going to secure the handoff. Second and goal. Touchdown, Seattle. He now has 11 touchdowns on the ground this season. They cut into the lead with that touchdown and aren't that far off the pace all of a sudden here midway through the second quarter.
Yeah, and I get to say one of my favorite things, the tide has turned here in this game. I love those kind of cliches, but it has turned, no doubt. Being dominated, you get that quick score. Now you're close. Leave it up to your defense to give you a chance to take the lead at halftime.
Lacy, a solo back set. First down at the 20. He's brought down at the 23-yard line.
Lacy is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning. The Seahawks out now in a 4-6 formation. Toss to the outside. Chancellor's the one who made the big stop. The defense will take the penalty.
The Jaguars running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
And following that penalty, it sets up second down and 17. Screen, catch made. Makes contact with the down player, and that's where the play comes to an end.
Manage the football game. That's what you have to do as a quarterback. You're winning a close game and it's third and long. Well, manage it. Know what to do. Don't force the play here. If it's not there, throw it away and just punt the football.
This is third down. Corners are backing off here.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Catch made. And it's Earl Thomas who brought him down that time.
What a nice corner route run by the receiver. He fakes the defensive back out. And look at the quarterback. He knows that little move. When he stuck it, he led him out to the corner. Nice throw, nice catch.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. Out of the shotgun. And it's swatted away. The Jaguars at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. The Jaguars take it from the 38. Surveys. The defense gets a sack.
Man, this defensive end, Jim, he is some talent. That time, good job. Makes the move, shows the speed, and gets around there and gets the sack.
Loss of 4 on the play. So they get to the quarterback on that last play. Third down coming up.
Here we go.
Takes it from the gun. Thomas has got it on a pass that had some heat. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Tosses the football. And ball is out. And it's a takeaway. Bill, what a time in this game right before the half to regain control of this game. They've got the fumble recovery. Now can they get points off the takeaway?
Yeah, it's always big. You know, the last couple minutes of every half and the start of every third quarter, that is big in a game. You can gain control by making something happen in those situations. They just did it with that fumble recovery.
Tight end in motion.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
That's dropped by Graham, who couldn't bring it in.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
Second down after the incompletion. Snapping out of the gun. Graham's got the catch and the first. That's reception number 2 for him. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. The Seahawks are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. Wilson standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose.
That time, Jim, the timing is perfect. It knocks the ball free. And look, in the NFL, defensive backs, they got to be perfect. Otherwise, that flag is coming out. That hit is so well timed that there's no penalty, and it knocks the football away.
The Seahawks at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. Pulls it in. And he's tackled down at the 36-yard line.
The Seahawks, that time, they can't get big yards, but the throw and catch picks up a few, and his third down's much easier with this situation.
Third down now. The Seahawks come to the line. First down marker at the 40. Wilson's got it in the gun. Has his man. The tackle's made and the first down is picked up. The Seahawks with no timeouts left. First down here. Quarters formation here for the defense.
Now he's going to change the play. Look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
And incomplete. What a hit that time.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
Wilson from the shotgun. Could have been intercepted.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get third and long, I'll tell you what catches a defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back, because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think you're going to throw it short.
The Seahawks have it at the 44. Looking long. Comes down with the defender tips it out. And with that, we've come to the end of the first half here off the banks of the St. Johns River. We'll be back to Jacksonville for the start of the third quarter after this. He's got a chance to return this one. Taken down at the 21. And a run back of about 17. The Jaguars offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things changed in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. Of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half.
He's in the clear. Not able to get away from Chancellor.
That's what you want to do. Get a first down while you're on top and keep that clock moving and just controlling the football game. Good job by the offense managing things so far here today.
The Jaguars will take the snap from the 25. To the outside, Lacy. Brought down at the 20. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Gets it out for the completion. That's another reception. Give him 2.
The Jaguars, they never back off. That first down, they got a small lead here in the second half. What are they looking to do? They're looking to march this football down the field and score.
Press coverage all the way. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Handoff out of the eye.
The Seahawks guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
Loss of 2 on that play. Breaking huddle and coming to the line at the 17-yard line. 2nd and 12. Toss to the outside. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
The Jaguars offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Third down on the way.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
And incomplete pass that time as he threw it short. And Myers is lining up for the field goal. He's 1 for 1 so far today. The kick is good.
Well, even though they get the field goal that time, it's still disappointing. You get in that position, you'd like to score a touchdown.
And no return as this goes for a touchback. The Seahawks offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
Wilson set in the pistol. First down at the 20. It's a catch by Richardson. Wilson's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands.
The Seahawks look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
Wilson's completion percentage, 50% on the day.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Incomplete. The hit jarred the ball loose.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver. just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
The Jaguars defense now is going to go nickel. Looks like they're in press coverage here. Into the hands of Jimmy Graham.
The Seahawks did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you know you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
First and 10. Lynch. Taken down at the 39.
Lynch is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Coming to the line at the 39. First down and 10. Handoff made. Lynch is tackled down at the 31. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry. At the 31. Here we go. Second down and 2. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Third down. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff.
The Seahawks just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
Wilson's going to be in the pistol here. They bring in the extra tight end. First down at the 25. The Seahawks get a first down.
When you have an offense like this that just keeps getting first downs, not only are they moving in scoring position, but they're giving their defense a lot of rest. Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here.
And that's a gain of 9. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
Wilson's completion percentage, 50% on the day.
The Seahawks, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
We're going to the fourth quarter. Defense has been the order of the day, and it's kind of unfortunate, but one of them is going to come up short when it's all said and done, Phil.
Yeah, it's been fun to watch. The defenses have dominated. I just love the way they played with so much, they're being so physical and so much emotion. That's how you play defense. This has been a clinic by both teams today.
This long drive continues.
Oh, look at that. Linebacker's moving around.
This will be ruled incomplete. Didn't get the feet down.
Jim, I love these situations. Third and goal. What are they going to call? They're going to run the football. They're going to go with a pass. And if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
Third and goal to go from the 2. Power surge. Touchdown.
Well, the defense knew that they were probably going to see a run here in third and goal. And what do? It doesn't matter. They still get blown off the line of scrimmage by the offensive line. Nice job.
The Jaguars are back deep, ready to return the kickoff. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20.
The Jaguars stepping back onto the field to get this next drive underway. Their previous possession was a field goal.
Yeah, I think they feel good about that field goal. They made some good plays, and they got down there, and they moved the football, and they got in position where they could kick the field goal. Now you take the knowledge that you gained from that last drive, use it, and try to go down there now and score a touchdown.
They've got to be wondering, though, can they finish off a drive today?
Lacy takes the hit and is brought down.
Jim, that's a nice job by the offensive coordinator there, being patient here in the fourth quarter. He's not down that much, so he's sticking with the run game and gets a short run that time.
Coming up, second down. Set up screen. Wagner's able to read that play and make the hit.
Well, it's a tight game up to this point. You got third and long. You're losing by a few points. You can't win the game on this play, but I'll tell you what, you can sure lose it. If you force this football down the field, you have a turnover, it could be the end of the game. Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
They'll go shotgun here. Gets away from the pressure. Thomas there to catch the ball that had a lot of heat on it.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities, what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. It's Chris Matthews with the catch.
Here they come to the 41-yard line.
Lacy, a solo back set. Second down and 7. Gets the handle here. Wagner's all over that offense and brings him down.
Looking at this deficit, you wonder how much more they're going to try to run the football because it has not been there for the taking all game long.
Yeah, the running game's been terrible. Hard to win a game in the NFL when you're one-dimensional. But if you want to win today's game, that's exactly what you're going to have to do. Throw the football.
The Jaguars will take the snap from the 45. And Thomas can't hold on that time. Getting late in the fourth, and this offense is running out of time to grab the lead in this game. Can their defense get them the ball back?
Yeah, pressure's on the defense. Can they give their offense one more chance? They've been solid on the defensive side today. I think they can get it done.
The coach is going to go for it. The Jaguars need to get to the 34 for a first down. From the gun. Connects with Thomas.
The Jaguars look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? They're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
The line of scrimmage, the 25-yard line.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. To the ground. He's brought down at the 20-yard line. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day. This will be the 8th play of this drive. Lacy lines up in the backfield.
They're trying to confuse the offense here. Look at everybody crowding the line of scrimmage.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Play clock's running down. Back to him. Right all over the ball carrier.
The Seahawks defense is so fast and so powerful. That time of the run play, they just overpower the offensive line, and they tackle the runner for a loss.
Here they come to the line of scrimmage, the 21-yard line.
This is a time where the quarterback has to manage the clock, has to be very careful, trailing, needing points to get back into this one. Looking across the middle, keeps his legs moving, gains 18.
The Jaguars did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
Mounting a serious drive. 2 minutes to go before this one's in the books. This drive now about to reach the 10th play of the series. Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way.
First and goal.
The Seahawks defensive coordinator, he's going to be happy with the results there. He was guessing run inside the red zone. That's what he's got, and they were ready for it, and they gave up very little yardage.
The Jaguars were hoping for another easy victory like last week, but now they trail in this one in a highly competitive game, partner.
Well, all I can say to that is we all hope for things that probably are not attainable. To think you're going to go and have back-to-back blowout victories in the NFL, very seldom does that happen. So hang in there, see if they can hang tough and find a way to win.
They send the tight end in motion.
Second and goal to go from the 1.
Touchdown as we near the end of this one.
The Jaguars not going to be happy at all with that final stand made by the defense, as they've allowed the touchdown that'll end up being the difference, partner.
Defenses always think they're tougher than the offense, and there's no doubt that's what they were thinking out there on the field, but it didn't turn out that way. The offense took it to them, and they found a way to win this game. We wanted more excitement, more tension, more decision-making, the second guess in the NFL, and now they're going to have it. This two-point conversion, more teams are going to do it because they don't want to kick the extra point from the 15-yard line.
He'll have a chance to take off.
Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Seahawks offense takes the field, and they are absolutely in desperate need of a big-time drive here to put points on the board.
The one thing we do know, since you are behind, the defense most likely is going to be very conservative the first couple calls. So make sure you have play calls to take advantage of the fact that they're going to be very conservative on the defensive side.
First down at the 21. Makes the reception. He's brought down at the 30-yard line.
That's reception number 2 for him.
Second down, late in the fourth quarter.
The Jaguars will come out in the dime.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
He's wide open for the grab. Tackled down right around the 48. First down, pressure on every snap now.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
Intercepted. And he's brought to the ground.
The Jaguars ready to officially chalk up the victory. The interception has them in a very safe position with very little time left on the clock.
Well, they got stars on the defensive side. We've talked about that. They're smart. They did the right things. Their fundamentals were just solid all day long, and it led them to victory.
Takes a knee. takes the knee. No stopping this team. They mount another victory here today to keep the streak going.
I think you said it right. There's no stopping him. It's going to be hard to stop him. I don't know how you're going to do it. Everything is going well. Good decisions by the coach, the quarterback, the defense. Everybody's playing well. Look out.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.